I'm challenging jurisdiction.
You're challenging my jurisdiction?
I'm challenging everybody's jurisdiction because you have none. And then please don't have me file for Title 18, 242.
Please do.
Come on, the jig is up. The jig is up.
Don't talk while I'm talking.
I tell you what.
Don't talk while I'm talking.
I got your paperwork ready. I got your paperwork ready.
Now, I'm going to give you one more time to interrupt me. If you interrupt me again, I'm going to hold you in contempt of court.
All right, folks. Today, we're dealing with a classic sovereign citizen situation. This one's a real head-scratcher. The individual in court is trying to challenge the court's jurisdiction. And let's just say, it doesn't go well, Judge. Perkins handles it like a pro, staying calm while things slowly unravel. What makes it even more entertaining? The defendant seems to be reading from a script he clearly doesn't understand, throwing out legal terms without really knowing what they mean. At one point, you wonder if he even knows what jurisdiction actually is. The truth is, the court absolutely has authority here, whether he agrees or not. But he's determined to stick to his routine, no matter how off track it is. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Have you seen anything like this before? And how would you handle someone pulling this in your courtroom? Let's jump in and watch how Judge Perkins responds.
You're your own attorney. You're an attorney registered by the state of Michigan.
Licensed to practice law, and you've been practicing law over the bench.
You say I have been?
Would you like to litigate against me?
I'm not litigating anything against you.
Okay, you have been practicing law across the bench since we started this. And I'm challenging jurisdiction today.
Okay. What do you want to do, Mr. Hicks?
I'm challenging.
You want a trial date or you want the offer to send them back?
I'm challenging jurisdiction.
Okay, put it in a motion.
I don't have to put it in a motion. I don't have to put it in a motion.
If I say you do, you do.
No, you don't have the right to do that. You don't have a Congress number. You don't have delegated authority to do that.
Okay. All right. Well,
I'm challenging jurisdiction.
Trial date. I'm denying. What is your motion? You're challenging my jurisdiction?
I'm challenging everybody's jurisdiction because you have none.
Okay, so
honor your oath of office, please. Honor your oath of office, okay?
Are we going to sit here and debate those positions?
It's not a debate. It's my constitutional right. It's my constitutional right.
You think so? Okay,
I know so. Are you violating my constitutional rights on how you deem them to be?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I don't believe so.
And then please don't have me file for Title 18, 242.
Please do.
Okay, I have a transcript from all the other times I talked with you because you've been practicing across the bench for the longest.
Okay, so what are you going to do today, Mr. Hicks?
Challenge jurisdiction.
And how are you challenging that?
Because you have no jurisdiction. You have the burden of proof is on whoever assessed the jurisdiction.
Honestly amazing how some people walk into court thinking all they have to do is say no jurisdiction and that's its case dismissed. That's just not how it works. In court, facts matter. Evidence matters. You can't just say the law doesn't apply to you and expect the judge to agree. Some of these sovereign citizen arguments make it sound like the law is optional, like it's a subscription. You can cancel if you don't like the terms. But the reality is, laws apply to everyone. That's how a functioning legal system works. If someone truly doesn't want to follow the laws here, maybe it's time to reconsider where they're living. This kind of behavior is becoming more common, and it's clearly putting pressure on the courts. What do you think should be done in situations like this? Do we need to update how these cases are handled, or should there be stricter consequences for wasting the court's time? Let me know in the comments. I'd really like to hear your take.
Who's the assessor of jurisdiction?
I am, in this case.
Okay.
And I deny that motion.
Why you
If
deny
that
the
even-
motion? Because you don't have.
Even if that's so Mr. Hicks, you're a grown man. Let's have a few seconds. Wait a minute. Let's have a few second conversation, okay? Now
Okay.
let's get this straight. I'm running this show, okay? So if I'm gonna allow you to talk and say what you have to say, you're talking about challenging jurisdiction right now. That's what the discussion is. I say I have jurisdiction. The court rules say I have jurisdiction. The Constitution of the state of Michigan say I have jurisdiction. So I'm denying. No, don't talk while I'm talking. I'm denying your motion as far as you contesting my jurisdiction. Okay? So take your hood off, please. So other than that, what else do you want? How do you want to proceed now moving forward?
I motion to dismiss.
I'm denying that motion. Okay, let me ask you this. What basis are you denying the motion to dismiss?
Because no crime, a bill of attainder, no injured party. I told you all of this at the beginning, and you denied everything. You practice over the bench.
Okay, so now I'm going to give you two options.
As a matter of fact, hold on. Give me a minute. You even went through a 10 and 3 because you started threatening me. You remember that?
No, you were the one. Wait a minute. You were the one, Mr. Hicks, that said, "Oh, you can say all that while you're on the bench." That's what the court rules are. You gotta follow.
No, it's not. Then show me those rules. Let me see those rules. Send those rules to me.
I don't have to show you anything here. That's all public
Oh,
information.
you're acting tough now? You're acting tough now? Behind the bench?
Mr. Hicks.
Let's
not go there, all right? Did
Do
you
you have the
say that
transcript?
last time?
Do you have the transcripts? Yeah, I said it. Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Yes,
yeah,
I did.
I thought about that.
You don't even have a
I
license
thought
to
about that.
practice law.
Listen, this
You
whole
don't have a license to practice law. Come on, the jig is up. The jig is up.
The jig is up, or so he says. These self-proclaimed sovereign citizens really seem to believe that saying I don't consent is some kind of legal loophole. But let's be clear, this isn't a magic spell, and the courtroom isn't some fantasy world. Time and again, courts have made it crystal clear, just saying the court has no jurisdiction doesn't make it true. But these individuals keep trying, as if repeating the same argument over and over will eventually unlock something. It's like entering the wrong password 100 times and still expecting the next try to work. It truly makes you wonder, how do people get convinced this stuff is legitimate? And for some reason, a lot of these cases seem to pop up in Michigan. If you're from there, let me know what's going on. Is this just coincidence, or is there something in the water? All right, let's get back to the hearing and see how the judge handles it.
So now the jig is up with you. So I'm not letting you say any more about this. I'm denying your motions. Now, I'm going to give you two options. The first option is you can either take the deal that's in the file, or we can. Oh, okay. Don't talk while I'm talking.
I tell you what.
Don't talk while I'm talking.
A few minutes. I got your paperwork ready. I got your paperwork ready. You really want to
talk?
You
There
really
you
want
go
to do
again.
this?
All right. Now I'm going to give you one more time to interrupt me. If you interrupt me again, I'm going to hold you in contempt of court. Okay? All right. So the other option is we set a jury trial, and we'll set the jury trial. I'll give you motion dates where you can have the dates and you can put all of your stuff in writing that you want before the court. and I'll make a date on that date. I'll make a date when I'll rule on those motions. So, do you want the offer or do you want the jury trial date and the motions dates?
I thought that the trial was up to me, whether I have a bench trial or a jury trial. It's not up to you.
No, it's not up to you. I'm giving you. Everybody has a right to a jury trial.
Absolutely.
And I'm going to allow you to exercise that jury trial right. I'm not going to sit here and entertain a bench trial for you. Let a jury of your peers determine your innocence or guilt.
Why would I do that?
How?
I have the right to either or. You're not the one.
No, you don't have a right to. No, you don't have a right to either or.
Yes, I do. Of course, I do.
All right. I'm moving on.
All right, move on.
You didn't answer my question, so I'm moving on, and I'm gonna put you out, or at least mute yourself. All right, let's do this, and let's go back on the record one more time with Mr. Hicks.
For the record, Your Honor, Diachiku Mason, City of Detroit, 43471. This is the date and time set for a final pretrial in this matter. Your Honor, I did subpoena my officers to be here today for the final pretrial, and I do not see them here today.
Remove your hat, please. No drinking, please. Treat this like you're in the courthouse. Remove your hat, please, Mr. Hicks. All right. What are we gonna do? The officers were supposed to be here today. I'm only dealing with SP 144 2547, no, 1, 2, and 3, SP 144 27651, and SP 5008721. I'm only dealing with those matters, and the officers are not here. So we're gonna make this easy. And now, what I don't appreciate is, I thought about that comment that you made that last time. Basically, you're almost like a little lightweight threat that you had toward me, saying that, oh, I'm only doing this. I'm only this way because I'm being protected by the bench. That's absolutely not. I'm the same way 24 hours a day. Okay? So let's get that straight. This robe has nothing to do with me as a man. All right, I'm gonna dismiss the cases because no officer appeared.
I would like to collect my costs and fees.
Pardon me?
I would like to collect my costs and fees for having to defend myself.
I don't want to hear anything else you have to say.
Oh, beautiful.
All right, bye.
No, this wasn't the outcome many of you were hoping for, and honestly, I felt the same way. It was frustrating to watch. After the judge dropped all the charges, the defendant actually asked about getting paid for court fees. The nerve? It really makes you wonder, how does someone reach that level of entitlement? Is where the problem. With these so-called sovereign citizen arguments comes in. It's not just about misguided beliefs, it's the way they try to twist the legal system, acting as if laws only apply when they feel like it. It's exhausting, and frankly, it makes a mockery of the entire justice process. Still, this is why we cover these stories, to shine a light on the chaos and show just how important it is to protect the integrity of the courts. If you found this case as unbelievable as I did, don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more content like this. I post daily, and I truly appreciate all of you for tuning in and sharing your thoughts. Drop a comment below. Love to hear your take on this hearing. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.